Gay? You're gay. Hello, illegal dolphin. How are you this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is for you? I know it's a little late night. Late night for me. It's 2:40 in the morning. But I felt like playing some FTL. I figured why not play with you guys? It's pretty chill, pretty relaxed. This is going to be just a nice, relaxing stream. Playing a game that maybe you haven't seen before. I think it's pretty good. If you have questions about the game, feel free to ask. Just going to wait another minute or two, maybe get some more people in here. So I'll adjust my microphone a little bit. Probably hear some popping noises. Alright. What's up, MLG stuff? How you doing? So this game is FTL, Faster Than Light. It's an indie game that came out probably about 5 years ago. But one of my favorites. A couple, I don't know, maybe 150 hours in this game. It's pretty difficult. But you get better as you play. I'm going to start a new game. I had one in progress. I haven't played this game in 6 months maybe. So I'm going to be rusty. A little rusty. So we have our ship here, the Kestrel. We can choose a different ship to start with. They have some advantages and disadvantages, and I don't know. It's been so long, I don't even know what I want to play with. I might just stick with the Kestrel, just the basic starter ship. You can see each ship has its own quests, 3 quests. And then they also have ship variants, A, B, and C. They have different layouts, different weapon loadouts, that kind of thing. So as you can see, I'm on normal mode, which is considered hard mode by most. And I have victories with all 3 variants, except for the ones I don't have. I have missing 2, I guess. I thought I had more than that. So I don't have the, oh no, so I have all the ships unlocked. Yeah, I have all the ships unlocked, but I haven't finished this quest. I haven't finished these quests. And they're really heavily RNG based. That's why I haven't gotten them. But I think we're just going to stick with the Kestrel A. Let's see, Kestrel A, Burst Laser 2. Yeah, I mean, that's the ship I'm most familiar with, and since I haven't played in a while, I think that's what we're going to do to get back into it. Alright, so here's the plot of the game. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. And it gives you a tip. Each time you start a new run, pausing. Pausing is extremely important in this game. Extremely. There's crazy people out there that do quote-unquote no pause runs, and they're absolutely insane. It's like it even starts you out paused. So for those not familiar with the game, this is your ship. It's kind of a static image. Basic stats, you got your hull, shields, you can have up to 4 shields plus a special shield. Fuel, missiles, and drone parts. Scrap, which is the currency. This is your chance to evade shots, your evade, and then how much oxygen's in the ship. So you have various subsystems. So you have your shields, engines, your med bay, oxygen, and weapons. So like if I turn off the oxygen, you'll see this start to drop. And as it starts to drop, the rooms will start to turn pink, and then it'll turn red, and then your crew will start suffocating and losing health. We don't want to do that. You can also do that by opening these bay doors, and it'll immediately vent all the oxygen from the room. If there's no oxygen, anyone in this room will start suffocating slowly. They will get sucked out the airlock, though, which I guess would make sense if they did. And then we charge up our weapons here. So they popped up on the front of the ship. Now weapons have a charge time. So you can only fire them once they're charged. And then engines. So med bay, you have to power on med bay to heal your crew members. But no one needs healing right now, so we can put that extra power in the engines. So this game's about resource management a little bit, because you only have so much power, and you can upgrade. You can upgrade these things. Costs money, of course. You get money as you complete events throughout the game. So as you upgrade, you can get more power. You can put more power into subsystems, so you can have more shields, higher evade chance, and when you have more weapons, you're able to power them, that kind of thing. And then you also have your piloting, which is dodging as well, sensors, and doors, which allows you to open and close the doors. You can open them all, close them all. You can open all the interior doors, click it in, open all the doors, starts venting the entire ship. That's not good, we don't want that. So you can see, like, that room got vented pretty quick. Debbie lost health, so we can move her into the med bay, power up the med bay, she starts regaining health. Then we can return her to her position. You can save them. So crew members can gain skills, piloting, engines, shields, weapons, repair, and fighting. So when you power them up in their skills, they get better at those things and more effective as crew members. So the basic thing is you... Oh, yeah. I have a couple modifications. One of the modifications I have installed is these lines here. So you'll see as we start to hop between jump points that there'll be a red line that starts coming across, and that's a rebel fleet trying to catch up with us and trying to get us. If you get caught in the rebel fleet, you get a really tough battle that you might not survive, and yeah, it's pretty bad, and you don't gain anything for it. So you don't ever want that to happen, for the most part. Very small exceptions. So with each jump that we take, we can get to they advance. So really, ideally, we want to hit as many jump points as we can before we get to the exit node. And the exit node takes us to the next sector. There's 7 sectors? 8 sectors? 8 sectors. 8 sectors in the final ship. Final fight is in the last sector. Again, it's been 6 months since I played, so I've forgotten a lot of stuff. I know I'm talking kind of quiet tonight, so if the voice volume is too low, just say so. Let me know. My girlfriend is sleeping in the next room, so I'm just trying to keep it down a little bit. And this game is completely RNG. This whole sector map is randomly generated, and each event that we get could be a fight or some other sort of text event, and each jump is randomly generated. I mean, there are set events, so you see the same ones through different playthroughs, so you kind of know like what to expect. And then the other thing is nebulas. If you visit a nebula, you have less sensors, but it also slows down the rebel fleet pursuit. So we're going to go to our next jump point. Finally, getting the game started after 10 minutes. Sorry about that. So you come across a space station under construction, and you receive a message from their command tower. Greetings, we recently lost contact with a cargo ship that was set to deliver more construction materials. Could you help us figure out what happened to them? So you can offer help or decline. Well, we're going to help them. Great, thanks for your help. I've marked their last known coordinates and sent over some supplies to help get you there. So they gave us fuel, missiles, and drone parts, and added a quest marker to our map. That's it. That's all we got in this jump. So there's nothing else to do here. Oh, we can power up our engines again. So you can see it added a quest marker here. So if we visit this quest marker, it'll continue that little side quest where we'll either get, maybe we'll fight a ship, maybe we'll get rewards. You know, who knows what'll happen. So we can continue to jump over here. The other mod that I have installed in this game is like better planets and backgrounds, and this kind of improved. After you play the game for so long, there's only so many backgrounds in the game, so you get kind of tired of them, so it adds just more variety like there. So you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. So you can buy a slave, which we don't have enough scrap for. You can attack the slaver scum, or ignore them and continue our way. We are going to attack the slaver scum. You actually want to fight ships as much as possible because that gets you mostly the best rewards in the game. So we're going to attack him. So as soon as the attack started the battle, I paused it. I love the music in this game, by the way. This music is incredible. I listen to it all the time. So you can see he has a drone that he launched at us. This drone's gonna fire at us constantly. Then he has one laser gun there, and he has a beam weapon there. So it would take me too long to explain all the weapons and what they do. But basically, he has the ability to damage us pretty good, because if the one shot from the laser, that laser or the drone laser, takes our shields down, and then if that beam hits our ship when our shields are down, it's going to do a lot of damage. So we have two weapons. We have a missile, which ignores shields, and a burst laser 2, which is 3 laser bursts, which will actually be pretty good in this fight because he only has 1 shield. So we're going to fire the burst laser 2 on his weapons to try and take them out right away. In fact, we're going to fire both a missile and our burst laser 2 at his weapons. So they're charging. I unpaused the game. You see this little drone is firing at me. So I just paused it. So this drone is about to fire at me, and his laser just fired. So both of these shots, you notice my shield recharges after just like a second or two. But both of these shots are hitting at almost the same time. So one's going to take out my shields, and the other shot is going to hit me somewhere on the ship. I don't know where. And if it hits like my weapons are not going to be charging anymore. Also, my missile just fired. You see it's coming out right there, and it's targeting his weapons. So hopefully we take his weapons out so when this beam comes online it won't do any damage to us. Ooh, so we got lucky. One of the lasers missed. The first laser did take out our shields, but the other laser shot missed. See, this green here means his beam is about to fire, and our shields are currently down, so it's probably going to hit us and do some damage. See, so it hit us here, which was thankfully not a system. And then our 3 laser shot went off, along with our missile, which the missile took out his weapons immediately, and now our lasers are just doing more damage to his ship. So now that we've taken out his weapons, this fight should be pretty easy. He can repair them and get them back online, but I think we'll kind of destroy him before that happens. We're just going to keep pounding away. In fact, I'm even going to auto-fire on his weapons, and I think we can keep them offline. Ooh, maybe not. So his beam is back online. You see it popped back out. So the drone with the beam can still hurt us. Missiles are a limited resource, so I really don't want to use more missiles. So we might just keep the burst laser auto-firing on his missiles. Ooh, see, he got us. So he hit us in our doors, and it caused a fire. Now, with the fire being in the door room, you see the door room is red. That means we lost control over our doors, so we cannot close and open doors anymore. And there's a fire in there. So we need to get that fire out as quickly as possible. So we have to move a crew member in there. If we move the pilot, we lose our dodging ability. If we move our weapons guy, our weapons just charge slower. And if we move our engines guy, we also lose our dodging ability. We don't want to lose our dodging ability because it's kind of the most important skill in the game. And since usually if you have a fire in an isolated room, what you can do is you can just open doors and vent the ship and vent all the oxygen out of the room, and the fire will go out. But we don't have that option in this case because we can't open the doors anymore. So we're going to just send in our weapons guy to take care of that. Ooh, we're getting unlucky shots on his weapons. We missed 2 out of our 3 shots, so we didn't really do any damage to his weapons. So I'm going to fire another missile in there. And that missed too. We're not having good luck. He's got both weapons back online. He hit us with his beam. Oh, we got a little lucky there. Our laser was firing and his drone happened to be rotating around in front of the ship, and our laser took out his drone, but he can likely launch another one pretty quick. We did get a hit on his weapons again. So we've hit him, we've done enough damage to him that he's trying to run away. So we have a limited amount of time in order to destroy his ship before he just escapes entirely. Well, his ship can't see anymore, but there's a couple different things you do. I went ahead and used a missile to take him out to make sure. So then we get the slave ship was destroyed. They won't continue the evil trade, but many lives were probably lost. We got a missile, drone part, 21 scrap. So there's a couple different ways we could have handled that, but I don't know. I think we did the best we could. So when Debbie was putting out that fire, she took a little damage. So let's move her to the med bay, power up the med bay, and let her heal. Return that power to the engines and return her to her station. We can go on to the next stop. So now you see you got this red line. The rebel fleet will be here after we finish the next jump. So if we are behind this line, we will get in that fight. Of course, there's not even any jump points back there, so it's not an issue. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. So we have options. Attack the automated ship to get the storage cache, or avoid provoking the ship. This pretty much just run away, ignore it, don't get in a fight. We want to get in the fight. Especially since you see this ship has no shields. It has 2 weapons. I think it's the same loadout as the last ship. It's got a heavy laser and the beam, but it's pretty much the same same issue. You get 1 shot from the laser and then the beam. So 1 shot takes down the shields, and then the beam can hit our ship. What's up, Blazing Beast? How you doing? And you see he's invisible right now, so he has cloaking on that ship. So our weapons can't target him, so they're not charging while he's cloaked. So it gives him an advantage because he can charge his weapons while he's cloaked, whereas we can't. So the weapons were timed kind of poorly, but the enemy ships always auto-fire. So the laser took down our shields, and the beam hit our med bay before our shields came back up. So our med bay is down right now. I could send someone in to fix it, but it's really not that vital right now. So I'm just going to ignore it, because I'd rather keep my people where they are to give me the advantages of having those stations manned. He has no shields, so I'm not going to use any missiles, because that's just a waste of resources. So I'm just going to laser. I have a few options. I can laser his cloaking so he can't disappear. I can laser his weapons just to take those offline. And then I can laser his engines or his piloting to make it so he can't avoid shots, our next shots. I did get a haircut. I cut my hair today. I cut my own hair. I haven't paid for a haircut in 12 or 13 years. So 2 out of our 3 lasers hit his weapons, which took both of those offline, and it'll be a while before he can repair those. Bought myself a pair of clippers like 12 years ago and just started shaving my head every few weeks. Save so much money, so much time, so much easier. See, he's almost a gunner. We'll go ahead and send her to start repairing the med bay, because this fight will be over real quick. I look like your dad. I mean, you got to go with the shaving once you get, you know. There's a little bit less and less to shave each time, you know. Investigate the station. So we got some scrap from destroying the ship, but then the station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to lay unused for clean time. You find nothing useful. So it's kind of a random chance on that fight. You can either find like military weapons that you can put on your ship, or you can find a bunch of resources, or you can find nothing, which we found nothing. So let's wait for the repairs to finish. Then we'll move her back to her station and go on to the next jump. Another automated scout. So we have 2 options again. Attempt to download the data, or just don't activate it and strip the ship for any scraps, 10 scrap. I think we will attempt to download. So we will either get information, or we will have to fight the ship, which I'm fine with. Oh, we pulled all the ship's data. So instead of getting 10 scrap, we got 7 scrap, 2 missiles, and a fuel, which is a more valuable deal. And we also get a sector map, which we'll see in a moment. So now you can see the triangles are ship fights. There's the quest that we already had marked. There's a store over there and a distress signal. Another distress signal. And then you have the orange here, which is a pulsar in this case, which is kind of dangerous. You don't really want to visit it. But we do want to visit ship fights. So I think we'll go... Our exit is down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that looks like it's behind the line. If it's behind the line, that's really bad. Maybe it's ahead. I think it's ahead of the line. I think. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. Go here, here, hit our quest marker, which forces us there. Yeah, and then go down this way. So, an unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. So we can accept the bribe, or we can try to be a hero, attack the pirate, which is what we want to do. So we're gonna fight the pirate ship. So he has a missile, which is dangerous because that avoids our shields and will automatically hit wherever it's targeted as long as we don't dodge it. We have a 20% dodge chance. That laser is never gonna hurt us as long as our shields are up because it's only a one-shot laser. So we're really concerned about the missile, so much so that I'm going to use a missile on his weapons to try and take him down. See ya, beast. So our missile hit his weapons and did take it down. His missile's incoming. He proved a sufficient match. One missile and they're running away. So they're upping their bribe, and it's pretty good actually for early in the game. 6 fuel and 7 missiles, that's kind of huge. I think we have to take it. I normally don't take bribes, but it's a really good one. And the missile missed. That's a good deal. So we have enough scrap now that I'm thinking about upgrading our ship, but I think we're okay for now. So I'm going to hold off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We're not going to be able to hit a store this sector, unfortunately. You arrive at the nebula and immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded. With the static from the nebula, there's no way to tell where they came from, but you hear shots fired on board the ship. Intruders on board. So, we don't know where they are because we're in a nebula, so we can only see the rooms that we're in. I can send this guy to the sensors, which will not allow us to see more of the ship. I can send him to the doors, which will alright, so now you see here I'm starting to take damage to my oxygen system, so that means they're in this room. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and starve them of oxygen, so I'm moving this guy out of here. I'm opening these doors, and he's gonna be in these doors, so it's gonna lock the room. So now they're locked in these 3 rooms with it vented to space, so it's gonna lose oxygen very rapidly. So they're gonna start. Ooh, this is dangerous actually. Okay, well, I may have made a big mistake. No, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. So they're slowly dying in here. They gotta shoot through this door where I will have 2 people waiting to fight them. Okay, now I close the doors so I don't lose any more oxygen. And now we fight them. 3 on 2 and they already have half health. So it should be pretty easy. They're toast. Toasted and roasted. So I'm gonna send my 2 people with the most health into the oxygen room, and I'm going to open all the doors, which will balance out my oxygen throughout the ship. There we go, so they don't die while they're in there. Heal everyone up. And return them to their stations. On to the next. So let's finish this quest out. You find the missing cargo ship docked to an empty space station. However, their hold appears to be empty and there are no obvious signs that anyone inside is in the ship or station. Everything looks abandoned. So I can move into examine or stay near the beacon. So I'll move into examine. You dock with the station, take a look. However, no sooner do you open the airlock than pirates burst in. Meanwhile, scanners pick up a previously undetected pirate ship moving into attack. This is actually bad because this is a Mantis ship. Mantis are really strong fighters, so we will be fighting them on our ship while also fighting their ship, which is not a good situation. Oh, thankfully they're not Mantis boarders. It's an NG and a human. NGs are really weak fighters, and humans are humans. But unfortunately, well, I can move him in here, and so we can go 2 on 2, which we will win because the NG is such a weak fighter. We will still get... No, we won't get our dodge bonus. Alright. Oh, we got a 3rd boarder here. It's kind of unfortunate because we can't really do anything about him without taking away our pilot and losing our dodge ability, which we might have to do. The only time they're going to do damage to us is when one of their lasers hits and then the beam fires right afterwards. So I'm going to lock up the doors and vent all the oxygen from this guy. In fact, since I have someone on doors, I'll go ahead and vent these guys as well. Now, leave my weapons guy in the weapons room, take him, move him to the doors. Once he's there, we'll move our pilot back to piloting. Don't forget to attack the ship. Gotta attack the ship. We will take out their weapons. I'm not gonna use missiles if I don't have to. Put Adnan back on the piloting. Alright, they broke through there, so let's vent these rooms. So we're safe from their ship. We're more worried about the boarders right now. I think we're safe from the boarders too. I think they will suffocate. Should probably have this on auto fire right now. At least. So they're trying to surrender, but that's a pretty weak bribe. So their boarders ran away because they were dying. This guy won't be able to. We'll start getting the oxygen back on our ship. Now we can take out their shields instead. Peace out, brother. So their bribe was 119. We got 1112 by defeating them. So unfortunately, nothing happens here. It's kind of a waste of fuel. Ooh. Okay, so wait, since we hit the nebula, the lines are a little different now. So we can't hit the store. So we hit there, then it'll be there. If we hit this one next, the warning line will move to here. If we hit that, the warning line will move to there. So we won't be able to jump there. So we can't hit the store, unfortunately. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. So we can draw straws and send a crew member over to the slavers. Or the option we always take. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. So he's got a nasty ion weapon here, along with his beam. Could be some trouble. Let's get everyone back in their positions. I should have healed up before this, even though we're not going to be fighting hand to hand, but it's good practice to always heal everyone and put them back in their positions before you ever take the next jump. Alright, we took out his ion weapon for now. We'll just auto fire on that. Took out both his weapons. So his crew are frantically working to repair that. They already got that one back online. But it should come right back down. Not a problem. We got this one. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If they destroy us, they'll die anyway. So this is actually pretty good. They offer us a crew member, which is worth 45 to 50 scrap, which is probably more than we would get from destroying them. And we always need more crew members. Until you have a full complement of crew members, you need more. And he's a mantis, and they're really good fighters. So we'll definitely take him. So the fight ends. We have a new crew member. We will assign him to the shields and save everyone right where they are. Let's take these two, move them to the med bay, get them healed up all the way. Alright. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Intervene to defend the outpost or avoid the conflict. We will intervene. Looks like he has the same weapon loadout we've seen several times as Sector, which we've been able to handle mostly fine. We've taken some damage, but we're alright with this. Load up our engines again. We're just gonna auto fire on their weapons. So they have a border, but we have a mantis. So he's gonna head towards the weapons. So is our mantis. And it's gonna be a quick fight. Ooh, that's pretty bad. So the combo worked this time. They took down our shields and then the beam hit. The beam hit our weapons, which we need to change that. So it started a fire in here and in here. So the fire has to be put out before you can start repairing the weapons. Actually, let's fire this off while we can. Then switch them. So we have to kill him, put out the fire, then we can start repairing the weapons. I vented these rooms to just have the lack of oxygen take care of the fire there. We're fully back online. We can return Kozar to the shield room. Oop, didn't have my weapon on auto fire. Auto fire is good, but also not good. I think it's actually on by default when you first start playing the game. and all the enemy ships auto fire, but it's actually not good because weapons have different charge time. It doesn't show on here, but you'll see when we start shopping for weapons and that kind of thing. And because enemies have shields, multiple shields later in the game, you want to time your weapons so that they're all hitting at the same time. So you're taking down their shields and then doing damage to their systems all at once. Okay, just saving our missiles. I mean, we have 18, but it is a limited resource. So if we don't need to use it, he's not doing any damage to us, so I'm not going to waste the resources. Since we're not going to get a shop this sector, let's look at doing some ship upgrades. So we got a double reward because we helped someone. So we got a reward for destroying the ship and then a reward from the people we helped. So here's our ship upgrade screen. Getting 2 shield barriers early is super powerful. You see here on the right hand side, the thing is you have to buy 2 bars in order to get the next level of shield. So it costs you 50 scrap to get the next level, and you have to buy the power for it, which would be an additional 40 scrap. So you need 90 scrap to get your next shield, which we do have. We have 98. Dodging is also really, really important. Getting your engines up in the dodge skill. So it would cost us 35 right now for the next level. And then 50, so 85 would get us 2 more levels of dodge, so we'd get 10% more dodge. But I think we're going to get the second shield. If we get the second shield right now, all the ships we've encountered so far, they couldn't even touch us. So we bought the 2 power bars, and with 2 shield bars and the 2 power bars, which we'll put right in there, and now we have 2 bubbles. So now when an enemy hits us, it'll take down the first shield, and then they need a second shot to knock down the second one. Let's heal these 2 up, and then we can jump on to our next stop. All right. Where'd our engine power go? There we go. So unfortunately, we have to go to the exit now. It's kind of a bad sector layout because hopefully, ideally, you want the exit to be more over here so you can get more jumps. You can hit more points in the sector, but we don't have a choice. We got to go to the exit now. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message, "We've been hit hard by the war. We'll need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra." So we have 6 drone parts, and we don't have a drone system. The drone system would show up right here. So I'm happy to sell all my drone points for the scrap right now because I don't know if we'll even be buying a drone system this run. So that's a good encounter to get. So now when we jump, we can go to the next sector. So this is our sector map. Our goal is to get to sector 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, sector 8. So green is civilian. They're the easier sectors. Red, hostile, obviously enemy territory, and then purple, nebula. Your sensors are mostly useless the whole time, and there's limited shops, and it's just tougher to get through. We're going to go green sector right now. Especially NG controlled, because NG controlled sectors have 3 shops instead of 2 shops. So we're going to head there. Although we don't have money for a shop because we just bought our shield. So we can take a look at this map. So our exit's here, which is not bad. However, connectors, yeah, that's not bad. We won't go up this way. So I think that'd be kind of a waste of time. Let's go down here so we can see as many nodes as possible. We can go to the store, but I don't know if we'll be able to afford anything. It's been so long since I played, I've forgotten like prices and stuff, so I don't think 32 scrap is enough for anything worthwhile. Even backup batteries 35, yeah. And we have plenty of fuel. So I shouldn't have done this actually. It's kind of a waste of fuel. Alright. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which one we go to here. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. So he has 3 lasers. That's a 1-shot and that's a 2-shot. So he can potentially hit us 3 times at once. And we only have 2 shields. So that means the 3rd shot, if they all hit, would hit us. But he only has 1 shield. So we can auto-fire our burst laser on his weapons. And I think we'll be alright in this fight. Yep. See the timing on his weapons, since he auto fires, don't line up, and they only get worse. But the longer the fight goes, the more they have a chance of lining up to where he could potentially shoot 3 shots at once. And if they all hit, then it'll hit us for 1 damage. But it's really not that worrisome. He's giving us a surrender offer, but we don't like it that much. Easy fight. Easy fight, easy life. Alright, decent reward there. Definitely better than what they offered us on surrender. Be jumping here so we can see some more nodes. Wow, that's huge. So sometimes you get a random encounter where you just get a random weapon or upgrade or something. Settlement still loyal to the Federation hails your ship. They have prepared a weapon to aid your escape from the rebels, a chain Vulcan. However, so this is one of the most powerful weapons in the game if you have the defense for it and the power for it. So if you look, it costs 4 power as opposed to the 2 and the 1 for these. 4 power. And it takes 11 seconds to charge. The way this works is it fires 1 shot at a time. But between each shot, the cooldown decreases to where once it's fully charged, it just like constantly fires. Like it fires like every second. But it takes it like 45 seconds maybe to get there. I don't know exactly how long. And if you don't have the shields to protect you in a fight, or and the dodging in the meantime to get it all the way spooled up, you can be in a rough spot. But it's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna actually buy the upgrade, the power upgrade for this, and we're gonna see how it goes in the early game. I don't think I've ever had one this early in the game. It's pretty crazy. We just gotta hope our shields hold up. So we don't see any distress, no shop or anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're definitely not visiting these 2 over here. You arrive just in time to see an unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck. So a young mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs you for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleport signal and offering a deal in exchange for his prisoner. So we can side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship, or agree to offer the mantis in exchange for a bounty. So each of these scenarios have different different outcome possibilities, and this is one that, I mean, either way you choose, it can end up going badly for you, and it seems to always go badly for me. But we're gonna side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship. It was a trap. The Mantis sabotages your ship before teleporting away. We took 5 damage, and we have to fight the ship. It never works out for me. So these are 2 anti-combat drones. They don't mean anything to us because we're not using combat drones. I'm going to send my Mantis over, even though he's slow at repairs. Actually, I'm just going to send him to weapons and send the human to repair because that'll be faster. We're going to charge up our Vulcan. We're going to auto-fire it on their shields. Hope they don't take us out. I don't think they can. That's an Ion Blast 1. So yeah, it's just going to fire 1 shot. So they can't hurt us, I don't think. Oh, maybe they can. How fast does the Ion shoot? No, they can't hurt us. So we're basically waiting for the Vulcan to charge up. You see the charge time gets lower and lower. Lower. And now it's fully charged. And now it's just going to keep firing, keep firing, keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. So powerful. The ultimate setup, you can have up to 8 weapon power, and if you have 2 Vulcans with 8 weapon power, it's crazy. You can destroy the end boss pretty handily. Everyone back to their stations. What's next? We go here. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Let's respond. Great, I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. We can't afford to pay another carrier, but they will surely tip you generously. Well, we'll go ahead and try it out. So we got 5 drone parts and a quest marker. So we gotta hit that node before we get out of here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get back to that node if it is anything. Okay, I got it planned out. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to be a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of the dying ships sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation, so we can investigate the battlefield, or ignore the wreckage and continue on. We'll investigate. Rebel reinforcements arrive in system and target our ship. So they got... We only have to worry about the missile. It's a one-shot laser and a beam drone, so he can't take down our shields and he can't fire through shields. But if the missile hits our shields, we got problems. He only has 1 shield, so I think we'll do the same strategy where we just pound him with a Vulcan into submission. Whew. We dodged the missile. Dodge the missile again. Nice. 3 for 3? No. Did 1 damage, but didn't hit any systems. So we're alright. Hit our O2. We will send him in there. But want to keep someone at engine so we still have dodging ability. Uh-oh. So we got a surrender offer. It's not great. But now we got a problem because one of our shields is down. Which means if that and that line up, they could hit us for more damage. But he's going to be toast in like 3 seconds. So I'm not really worried about it. Unless he keeps dodging. Alright. The reward wasn't really much better than their surrender offer. Not that it really mattered. We didn't really... I think we took maybe 1 more damage. Mantis are slow to repair, so I'm going to move someone else in there to help them out. Alright, back to stations and on to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll aid the civilian ship. They don't have a teleporter, so they're not going to be fighting us. Mantis like to teleport over and fight you. Not today. Again, they have a missile launcher, so that's kind of problematic. But I think we're just going to employ the same strategy. Actually, let's just target their weapons. Maybe we can take the missile launcher offline early. I think it might be worth it to put 1 more power on the weapon so we can charge our Artemis missile. So we can fire that at weapon systems early on in fights. Just 1 missile to take down missile launchers. Ooh, see? This is where we got problems. It hit our missile system for 1 damage, which takes down 1 of your blocks of power. So we have 3 blocks of power available, so our Vulcan can no longer charge. So I'm charging up our other 2 weapons instead while this gets repaired. I think it's safe to send him in there to aid with the repairs, even though it's not much. And now we have to wait for these to charge all the way up before we can even fire them, which means we're probably going to take some more missiles to the face. Yep. That's really bad because he hit our piloting, which means we lost all evasion ability. So every missile that's fired now is going to hit us. But we fired a missile at his weapons and took them offline. I think we're pretty safe in this fight now. Just got a little hairy there. Alright. We got a double reward. Let's heal up. Distress signal, store. Boom, boom. Alright. So this is just kind of a 50-50 coin toss whether or not we'll get a reward out of this. We'll either get a reward or take damage. Well, we took damage and got a reward, yeah. So we are really low on health, but I knew we were going to a store next, so it was okay. Cloaking. Oop, sorry for hitting my microphone there. Cloaking is super powerful and almost necessary, in my opinion, for the end game. If you can get it early, if you can afford it early, it's wonderful. We can't afford it right now. Backup batteries, kind of, you buy it at the end when you have nothing left to buy. Mind control's good, but it's not really good for our situation. Some crew members. Weapons that I'm not really crazy about. So I think we're just going to put all our money into fixing up our ship. I don't heal all the way because you get random events that can heal you. So just kind of hope to get some of those. So we got another store. 1, 2 to the exit. So we're going to do, I guess, store, quest, exit. Maybe there's something better in this one. Drone control, which I don't want. Hacking. Shield beam anti-drone. Burst laser 3. Chain 2. Chain. I'd like to get the whole laser too. I mean, that with the burst laser is pretty good. They don't time up very well. They're 3 seconds apart. So we'd be holding the burst laser for 3 seconds before we fire the the whole laser. And I have to sell my Vulcan to do it. Or the Artemis. The Vulcan... Or maybe I should spend the money to get the burst laser too, along with the Vulcan online. Or just another one to get the Artemis online. I think I'm going to hold off for now. In fact, I think I'm going to get the Artemis online at 75. 75 scrap to get the Artemis along with the Vulcan. So we're delivering these drone parts. They're giving us some scrap. We can either take the scrap or we can refuse and keep the drone parts, but we don't need drone parts. So I think we're going to go ahead and get the Artemis online. I think the next thing I'm going to buy is engines, because we definitely need more dodging ability. 7 fuel for 3 missiles, I think that's a good deal for us. Pirate or Mantis? I think we have to go Pirate, unfortunately, which will force us into a nebula too. This is kind of a bad... There's not much green on this map. Normally there's a lot more green. So... Mantis is just... You can get some brutal fights in there, and they're boarding your ship constantly. I do not have the setup for that to handle boarding, really. I mean, I need to upgrade my doors. I do have a Mantis on board. I think I'm going to go Pirate. So, we got to a new sector, but I think I'm going to take a quick break, just 1 or 2 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes. I've been streaming for an hour, so I'm just gonna take a break, get up, stretch my legs, and I will be right back with you guys. What is up, yo? You caught me while I was on a little break. Excuse me while I readjust here. Just getting settled back into the chair. What's going on? Whoop. How about I bring the game back up? There we go. What's up? I'm here, yo. I was just on a little break. But we're playing some FTL, faster than light, tonight. Let's see, we got some nebulas up here. I think we'll try and hit the nebulas to just get a little bit more out of this sector. I can exit through either one of those, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can escort you. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I think we can hit all these nebulas. Intruders! Where are they at? Let's move you to doors. They're indoors, okay. Tennis. The only tennis I play is table tennis. I took tennis lessons when I was in high school. Just because my friend was, I guess. We're fine. We'll win this fight. There we go. Heal these guys up, and we can go on to the next one. I didn't think you meant table tennis. I'm just saying that's the only kind of tennis I'm good at. The tennis. Oh, wow. The tennis. So fancy. Hey, we got a crew member. Sweet. We are going to... doors or sensors? Well, really... Let's move him to shields, and we're going to move the mantis to sensors. And I'd like to upgrade... I'd like to upgrade a lot of things. Piloting level 2. It's good. There's a random nebula event that piloting level 2 will make you succeed. I think it gives us higher evasion. No, auto evasion. So he's trying to run away. I think we will try and take out his... Let's see, he's got an ion, a beam, and a laser. Could hurt us. Let's try and take out his piloting so he can't get away. Oh, we missed. We'll try it again. Okay, so now he can't run away, and we gotta wait for our Vulcan to hit max power before it starts doing some damage. Alright. We got this now. It's all under control. So with the Vulcan, just gotta have enough defense to last a little bit, which we don't right now. I need to set their new positions. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. Bupkis. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that works out. Nothing again, huh? Is that 4 jumps in a row with nothing? There we go. What is he at? Laser drone, laser 3. So he has 3 shots. So he can hurt us. Let's just hope they're not timed well. Is that a combat drone too? Or am I crazy? Okay. I'm kind of torn because I have an NG on the shield. These guys are good at repairs, and I have a Mantis in the sensors, and these guys are good at fighting. So who do I want to be whoever's in sensors is the guy that can move around and be mobile and do things. So do I want the guy that's a good fighter to be able to move around, or the guy that's a good repair guy to move around? And I think I'm actually going to switch these back to how they were, because I think it's more important to have the repair guy be mobile. I think I gotta hit their weapons. Okay, we're fine now. Mostly. As long as they don't keep evading shots. Oh my gosh, the dodges. There we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're taking too much damage. Ah. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's quite the missile launcher, sir. That missile will hurt us greatly. Oh, it missed. And we took it out. Oh, thank God. Thank RN Jesus. This cloak is brutal for the Vulcan. Our weapons guy is fully trained now, though. trains out there. It's loud today. God, I love this music. Not a great shot. So we could sell missiles for 3 scrap each. I don't remember how much they were at the store. Pardon me. I think we can afford to sell some. I haven't been using them. I've been trying to be conservative with them. No, I think we'll keep them. Ooh, Slugholm Nebula. This might be a little rough. So what do we need to upgrade? We need to upgrade our oxygen to level 2 because there's a oxygen hacking event that if you are unprepared for, you could have some major problems. We can go top or bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it doesn't matter which way we go to. 1, 2, 3. 6. Oh, that goes down. Okay, we'll go up here. Hey! Got a new crew member. Found him floating around. So we will put you, sir, on the doors. No, here's what we're gonna do. Fortunately, he's training on weapons, but I already have a weapons guy. How's your shield training? More than halfway. I'm gonna keep you on shields. You're on sensors. You're on doors. During a fight, you just stay on doors, and during a fight, you can roam around. And we just lose sensors, and that's okay. You just have to train him up. No need for a store right now, sir. Go back down this way. So you are immediately hailed by a dangerous-looking ship guarding the station. I'm feeling generous today. I shall allow you to choose your own death. Which do you like least? Shields, oxygen, or weapons? So we get to choose what he hacks. We don't want him to hack shields. We don't want him to hack weapons. So he's gonna hack oxygen. That's why we upgraded just now. A being that would choose suffocation. Who am I to judge? So if we only had level 1 oxygen, our oxygen would be completely hacked and we'd be kind of screwed for this fight. Otherwise we'd have to choose shields or weapons. We don't want those hacked either. That's why we upgraded for this specific event. So he can hurt us. We're gonna shoot 1 missile into the weapons, I think. There, it took his ion offline for now. Just waiting for that Vulcan to charge up and get spinning. Go, Vulcan, go. Go, Vulcan, go. Go, Vulcan, go. That's what's up. So we got intruders along with a ship fight. That's an Ion 2, which is nasty. Nasty, nasty. So we're definitely hitting the weapons with a missile. Vulcan the shields. We gotta find out where our intruders are. Our intruders are here. So we vent the oxygen so they start suffocating. Move our mantis in. And as soon as they break through, we'll have a pretty easy fight on our hands because they'll have some depleted health. And we have a mantis in the room. There's only 2 of them. Now we close the doors so we don't suffocate ourselves. Ooh, that's a bad hit. We did take out their ion though. So that can't happen again. To get the mantis out of there. Yep. You might have to get out of there too. Oh, come on, Vulcan. You gotta hit more than that. There we go. Just gotta get those first couple hits on the shield, and then everything kind of snowballs from there. Oh, medbay's hacked. Alright, let's get you to the medbay. Excuse me for just one moment while I check something. Alright. FTL captures the mouse cursor, so I can't go over and click on stuff on my second screen, unfortunately. Alright. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all 3 of these connect. Alright, so we can go back here and come all the way through. Nothing jump. Waste jump. We need to switch that back up. Attack! Alright, they're gonna hack us. Let's see what they hack. Medbay. That's fine. And a boarding drone. Jesus. I'm not worried about their weapons. Defense drone 2. It's actually problematic. I'm not sure if it can keep up with the Vulcan at full speed. Let's find out. You just might have to fire a missile at the same time as the Vulcan. Wonder where our missile went. I guess it got shot down. So it's kind of keeping up. But we got a missile through. Alright, we took down the drone. Alright. Now we just gotta clean up our own ship. Fix that med bay. Oh shit. Fuck. It didn't give me a warning beep. I don't think. Oh, it gave me a warning beep when he was in the door room. I was looking at the med bay, looking at the repair progress on that. Didn't realize that the mantis was fucking dying in the piloting room. This is terrible. I should have opened all the doors. I'm rusty. Like I said, I haven't played this game in like 6 months. I forgot. Damn. Lost my mantis. That's a shame. It's a shirty dame. I'm sad. Lost my mantis friend. There are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy than a slug with his back against the wall. The faltering ship armed with fire weapons uses a remote hacking tool to try and disable your door systems. They're gonna burn you out. So we have no doors. And they have a fire beam. So we're gonna try and take out their let's see, 1, 2, 3 lasers plus the fire beam. I don't remember what the charge time on the fire beam is. So I think we're gonna try and take out their weapons while we let the Vulcan charge up on the shields. Hello, King Fluffy Buns. How are you this evening? Or morning? Or afternoon? Or whatever time it is for you. It's 4 a.m. where I am. Too late. Too late to be alive. Alright, just gotta wait for a couple shield hits to connect and we'll be on easy street. What does it cost for our next shield? 100 plus 50. 150 for 3 shields. I think it's worth it, but I also need to get evasion up. Weapons are fine right now. Until we start encountering 3 shield ships, which will be soon. I think we can do the shields for the survivability. I need engines, and I'd like to get the burst laser online. Of course. 8 p.m. Holy crap. New Caledonia? I don't even know where that is. I have to look that up. Where's New Caledonia? South Pacific. Jesus. Dude. Why isn't my Google Maps working? You live in the middle of nowhere. I want to come visit. Wow. Now you got me just look at the pictures of your island. You are way out there. 2 hours from Brisbane. Well, I just found my next vacation spot. Holy crap. I'm jealous, man. You got a spare bedroom? I'm coming to visit. Save me a spot. I forgot what we were doing here. Alright. Some nasty lasers and a beam. I think we're okay on this fight. We need a little higher dodge, but I mean, we're maxed out on skills. Maybe fire one missile in there. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do the trick. Now we start pounding in the damage. Go Vulcan go. Go Vulcan go. Go Vulcan go. Get that shield down. Yeah. If I remember correctly, this usually goes badly for you. You accept what's in our stores. I'm gonna check real quick, if you don't mind. I'm gonna Google it. Oh yeah, this is the one that subcrew member sensors level 2 at the quest marker, which we don't. Yeah. So we can't really do this one. Not at this time. It's the quest that unlocks the slug ship. But you have to have level 2 sensors or a slug crew member, which we have neither. Or you can get the anti-bio beam, which I don't really want, so. Fuel's getting a little sketchy. Not too sketchy, but a little sketchy. Oh no. I've forgotten so many of these events, I don't remember what happens with them. I should have refused the drink. Story of my life. Alright. Oh, man. And me with no money. A Vulcan with automated reloader? Wish I could. I think we gotta do some repairs and buy one fuel. We didn't hit enough jumps. We're gonna have some extra time. Kind of a waste. Didn't plan correctly. Oof. Definitely gotta hit their weapons here. They're gonna hit us with the missile. So scared. No! Oh, I missed. Woo! Oh, take it off the line, please. Oh, they took it offline. Kestrel B, an automated reloader, master on weapons. Yeah, Kestrel A, unfortunately. Kestrel B has the artillery beam, correct? Like I was saying earlier, it's been like 6 months since I played this game, and I've forgotten so much. Oh, nasty. 1, 2, 3, 4 lasers plus a laser drone and a beam. And it's charging the FTL. I mean, really, if they get away, it's not so bad because we kind of misplanned this sector anyway. It's one missile on their weapons and then one on their piloting, and then oh shit! Why am I not firing the Vulcan? Alright. Maybe we got this now. If I had started firing the Vulcan right away, if I wasn't an idiot. "77 hours and never win on this game. FTL's a bitch, but I like it." Yeah, pretty much. Like, do you play on normal mode? I started playing on easy mode, and because easy mode is like normal mode, and normal mode is like hard mode, and hard mode is like super duper hard mode. But once I played easy mode for a little while, it became kind of easy. And so then I moved to normal, and I think normal is a good challenge. I mean, it's always RNG dependent whether or not you get a win out of a run. But I feel like normal is a good level of challenge. Hard, I think, is too much. I tried it a couple of times and didn't make very much progress, even though I feel like I know how to play most things. I mean, handle most things in this game. But like I said, I mean, now I mess up some events because I've forgotten how they go, but I don't think I'm going to sell any missiles. So I can't jump and jump back, so I guess I gotta go to next sector. Mantis or rock? I lost my Mantis crew member. Go rock. Well, unfortunately, I do think I'm going to end the stream here tonight. I've been streaming for only an hour and a half. I was hoping to do more, but I didn't get started as early as I'd like. But it is 4:15 a.m. and I would like to get a little bit of sleep tonight. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I haven't played Captain Edition, no. Just the normal Advanced Edition, and then I have the planets mod, and I think like the ship mod, like it shows the ship interior stuff more, and the Rebel Fleet Pursuit Indicator mod. Grotos for gatos and gatos for escroto. Something about cats, but I don't know what that means. But yeah, I do think I'm gonna stop here for the evening because I want to go to bed at some point. I'm gonna upload another Rocket League video for tomorrow on my channel. So if that's something you're interested in and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for me, please. Please. Yeah, Survival Gnome, King Fluffy Buns. I haven't seen either of you here before, so if you like my channel, I just got started on YouTube recently, and for the most part of the first 2 months, I've been uploading Binding of Isaac videos. But I like to play other games. I just realized I'm wearing a green shirt, and like, I don't know. I think the automatic background remover is thinking it's like green screen or something. You sub, thanks very much. Appreciate that, Survival Gnome. So, though I've been doing mostly Binding of Isaac on the channel, I'm going to start branching out into other indie games I like, and then newer indie games I want to show off. So, make sure you're subbed, and then you're liking videos and commenting on them, engaging them when you see them posted. I am trying to do more streams. I want to move over to Twitch soon. You can go ahead and go over to Twitch and start following me over there. EpochMatt TV, EpochMatt TV. I can link that in chat, actually. Just a second. Thanks, Survival Gnome. I will try. I'm trying very hard. I want to make this work. So I've been grinding every day, make sure I get videos posted every day. Here's my channel. So there's not really much on the Twitch channel yet, but if you go ahead and follow there, when I do switch over there within the next couple weeks, maybe within the next week, you can see me there. I do like Undertale. I've played Undertale through to completion, but I don't go back and play it. It's kind of, for me, it was just one of those games I play it once and then be done with it. So, but it's a good game. I enjoy it. I like the music from it. You can see my logo. I have Sans there in my logo. I mean, in my banner picture, we'll bring that banner picture again. In my banner picture, everything in there, every character in there is from a game I played and probably completed as well. Well, as far as completion goes, yeah, I think so. No, I didn't finish They Bleed Pixels because it's fucking hard. We got Fina from Ease Origin, Defender's Quest, Limbo, Shovel Knight, Bit Trip Runner, Splunky. I didn't finish Splunky. I'm not that good. No, it's not my first time playing FTL. It's my first time playing in a while. I haven't played in like 6 months or so. I've just been, I mean, the last 2 months I've played almost nothing but Binding of Isaac for the YouTube channel. And you just need a little change of pace. What else we got? We got Oxenfree, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I've never gotten to the end of. Tales from Space, Mutant Balls Attack, VVVVVV, Kindergarten, Super Meat Boy, Mechanic Escape, Steamroll Dig, Guacamelee, Nier Automata, Bastion, Transistor, Griffin Knight Epic, To the Moon, Scapegoat. And we got our Rocket League car. We got our FTL ship in there. Minecraft? No, never played Minecraft. I'm an old man. Minecraft was popular when I was like in my 20s. And it's, you know, mostly appeals to the younger crowd. I mean, most people got started on it when they were younger. It was kind of after my time, you know. I mean, I know what it's about, and that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. It's also not my genre. Survival, crafting, open world kind of thing. It's not. Those aren't the type of games I play in general. So even if it was popular, like if I was the target demographic for it, I probably wouldn't have played it anyway because it's not the genre of game I play. But of course, I know Minecraft. I know what it is, what it's about, and that kind of thing. Well, anyway, FTL's open world. I mean, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Well, I gotta cut it off for the evening. I do appreciate everyone who tuned in and watched tonight, and everyone who's watching it back from my channel later on, because I know lots of people do that as well. So, thank you all. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are. And you know, a lot of people don't realize, but anytime you like or dislike a video and comment on it, it actually really helps the video. Any sort of viewer engagement helps the content creator. So if you enjoy the content, do make sure you do interact with it, either by liking or commenting, or both. Hopefully both. And that'll help me grow, because that is my goal. I want to grow. I want to be able to do this more. I want to be able to do this full time. I would love that. That's my dream. So appreciate everyone who checks me out, who's enjoying the content. I know tonight was kind of chill, kind of relaxed, not very. It's more low energy, low key. I think this game's kind of more low key. So, all right. Thanks everyone. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Oh, there's my subscription for King Fluffy Buns, and the sound's messed up. Sorry about that. Thanks, King Fluffy Buns. See you later.